Miss James came out this morning and said that she knew Mr. Trump, and she always calls him Mr. Trump because it kills her that he was the president. But the 45th president of this country, one of the best presidents we've had, has built a great company. It's worth a ton more than that statement of financial condition. And she doesn't know how to get out of it because her politics won't allow her. She calls him a bully. She says he's going to bring out racial slurs. He's going to say things today and taunt her. Well, Miss James, you taunted him. Before you came into office, before you saw one record, one statement of financial condition, you taunted him. You said his administration was too male and too pale. Those are her words. She said that she and Michael Cohen were going to be his biggest nightmare. Well, I have some news for you, Miss James. Michael Cohen folded, lied, and crumbled.
Yes, I don't know if you have seen the Trump crutched it during testimony, calls out stainless AG Letitia James. She is a political hack who wants to be governor. This is a political witch hunt, and I think she should be ashamed of herself. Trump attorney Alina goes of Soros-Backed Letitia James and Judge Engoron in Bogus trial. I was here at, and I have had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. I won't tolerate it. I don't know if you have seen this. Extremely concerning.
This morning, Mr. Trump will take the stand in our trial against him, the Trump Organization, and other defendants. Mr. Trump has repeatedly and consistently misrepresented and inflated the value of his assets. And before he takes the stand, I am certain that he will engage in name-calling and taunts and race baiting and call this a witch hunt. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters are the facts and the numbers. And numbers, my friends, don't lie. Thank you.
Will you be speaking afterwards?
Yes, I have never seen a case like this before. When you see a judge that hates you, then I don't know where the case is tilting to. What happened during the court session today is extremely disturbing. When I look at this woman, sometimes I really have a lot of things to say, but I'll just decide to stay silent.
Coming from the judge who has already predetermined that my client committed fraud before we even walked into this courtroom. I'm not here to hear what he has to say. Then why exactly am I being paid as an attorney, and why exactly are taxpayer dollars being used in this courtroom? The answer is very clear. Because Miss James wants to stand right here like she did this morning and call my client a liar, call the company fraudulent, and make a name for herself. She said this morning that the numbers don't lie, and they won't lie in this case. Well, Miss James, I have a message for you. The numbers didn't lie when you ran for governor, and that's why you dropped out. And the numbers don't lie when President Trump runs for office in 2024. And those numbers are loud and clear. This country is falling apart. And if we don't stop corruption in courtrooms where attorneys are gagged, where attorneys are not allowed to say what they need to say to protect their clients' interests, it doesn't matter what your politics are. Everyone has a right in this country to get up and put a defense. I don't care who you are. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can put objections on the record. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can stand up and say something when they see something wrong. But I was told to sit down today.
She was told to sit down. This is a lawyer representing someone If you can behave like this to a lawyer, then I really don't know where the case is tilting to. Shutting down a lawyer representing someone, then why not just conclude we know the result already? Don't waste people's time. Just make it clear because we know what the end result will look like. It is insane. Initially, when I look at this judge, something told me that things like this will happen. After placing gag order from these fines, they are still not satisfied. Trump wanted to speak. He says, "Oh, stop making a speech. Answer yes or no. You should not be able to speak of the truth." It is insane. Sometimes when I look at how a political witch hunt operates, though a lot of people try to always reject this, Trump attorney Alina goes over Soros-Backed Letitia and Judge Engoron in Bogus trial. I was here at, and I have had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. I won't tolerate it. Former President Donald Trump appeared to defend himself against allegations of financial misrepresentations thrown forward by Soros-Backed New York Attorney General Letitia. The courtroom witness turns proceeding, with Judge Otto frequently intervening to keep the hearing on course. Engoron is very upset that President Trump is able to speak freely during his trial. Insider accounts suggest that Engoron repeatedly attacked President Trump for his long-winded answers to questions about the highly successful international business. New York Attorney General Letitia is hoping to clarify $250 million from the Trump family for her ridiculous claim that the Trump organization was overvaluing their asset. The court has failed to prove this during the short trial. When you take a look at this and what I've seen, it clearly tells you they already know they have won, because it is insane when you see a judge that is already showing you hatred. Whatever thing you are saying or doing is just a formality. I've seen a lot of people saying on social media it is just to appeal, because what they witness, it is just telling them that this case will not go anywhere in favor of Trump, which is concerning. It is insane. When I take a look at this article the Gateway Pundit put out pertaining to Trump,
how have we got to this place, and what's
and there's some people who are like most of the time the death cult.
Yeah, maybe
the extinctionist
live long
cult.
and die.